Apple is about to do the unthinkable. For years, the MacBook has been the gold standard of laptops, powerful, beautiful, and, let's be honest, expensive. But the game is changing. Right now, there is a massive shift happening in Cupertino, and it's called the MacBook Neo. This isn't just another laptop, it's a complete reimagining of what an entry-level Mac can be, and it's designed to put a MacBook in every single backpack in America. Imagine a machine built from the ground up using the most recycled materials in Apple's history. It's light, it's durable, and it feels incredible in your hands because it's crafted from a new take on Apple's signature aluminum. But don't let the eco-friendly build fool you, this thing is a powerhouse. Under the hood, the MacBook Neo is rumored to be powered by the A18 Pro chip. That means it wakes up instantly, launches apps before you can even finish your click, and flies through everyday tasks like they're nothing. The display is a stunning 13-inch liquid retina panel, bringing vivid images and razor-sharp details to a price point we've never seen from Apple. And for the first time, they are playing with color in a way that feels fresh and bold. We're talking silver, indigo, blush, and a head-turning new citrus. They've even color-coordinated the keyboard and the feet, because with Apple, the magic is always in the details. But the real reason this changes everything is Apple Intelligence. With 16 hours of battery life and the efficiency of Apple Silicon, the Neo is built to run the most popular AI apps natively. You can clean up images, express yourself, and get things done with an ease that feels like magic. It's an incredibly intuitive experience where privacy and security are baked directly into the core of macOS. The connectivity is exactly what you need: 2 USB-C ports, a headphone jack, and a 1080p camera with high-quality mics so you always look and sound your best. Plus, with side-firing speakers supporting spatial audio and Dolby Atmos, watching a movie on this feels like a cinematic experience. The best part? It works in perfect harmony with your iPhone. You can start a chat on your Neo and finish it on your phone, or copy a link on one and paste it directly to the other. You can even use your iPhone without ever having to pick it up. The MacBook Neo is everything you'd expect from a MacBook: the power, the design, the ecosystem, but at a price you absolutely would not expect. Apple is finally breaking the price barrier, and the laptop market will never be the same again. The only question left is, which color are you picking? The ecosystem endgame: why cheap is Apple's most dangerous weapon. For decades, Apple's brand identity has been built on a foundation of premium. To own an Apple product was to own the best, and the price tag reflected that status. However, as we approach the mid-2020s, the market has reached a saturation point. Most people who can afford a $1,200 laptop or a $150 streaming box already have one. To fuel the next decade of growth, Apple is pivoting toward a strategy of aggressive accessibility. The MacBook Neo and the $99 Apple TV 4K aren't just budget products, they are the entry points into a lifelong subscription to the Apple ecosystem. MacBook Neo, the student revolution. The laptop market has long been divided: expensive, high-performance MacBooks on one side, and affordable but often clunky Windows or Chrome OS machines on the other. The MacBook Neo bridges this gap. By utilizing the A18 Pro chip, Apple is effectively putting Pro-level mobile silicon into a Neo-level price bracket. Silicon efficiency: because the A18 Pro is designed for the thermal constraints of an iPhone, it runs incredibly cool in a laptop chassis. This allows for a fanless design that remains silent even under heavy workloads. Battery life as a feature: with up to 16 hours of battery life, the Neo becomes the ultimate tool for students and digital nomads who don't want to be tethered to a wall outlet. The aesthetics of choice: moving away from the professional space gray and silver monotony, the introduction of blush, indigo, and citrus colors targets a younger, more expressive demographic that values personalization as much as performance. The AI factor: Apple Intelligence for the masses. The most critical component of the 2026 lineup is the integration of Apple Intelligence. In the past, advanced AI features were reserved for the highest-end hardware. By standardizing 8 GB of RAM across the entry-level Apple TV and the MacBook Neo, Apple is ensuring that every new customer has access to their large language model (LLM) features. Privacy-first AI. Unlike competitors who process data in the cloud, Apple's A series and M series chips allow for on-device processing. This means your cleanup, photo edits and Siri requests stay private, a massive selling point for the privacy-conscious American audience. Intuitive workflow. Features like iPhone mirroring and universal clipboard are no longer perks for power users, they are the standard operating procedure for the Neo. The ability to copy a 2FA code on your iPhone and paste it instantly onto your MacBook Neo is the kind of magic that keeps users from ever switching back to Windows. Apple TV 4K 2026, the new living room standard. While the MacBook Neo captures the desk, the $99 Apple TV 4K is designed to capture the couch. At this price point, Apple is no longer asking you to choose between a smart TV interface and a premium box. They are making the premium box the default choice. Gaming aspirations. With hardware-accelerated ray tracing, the Apple TV isn't just for watching Ted Lasso. It's a stealth gaming console. By supporting high-end controllers and offering a library of AAA titles through the App Store, Apple is slowly eroding the necessity of a dedicated gaming console for casual players. The smart home brain connectivity is the unsung hero of the 2026 refresh. With Wi-Fi 7 and Matter thread support, the Apple TV acts as the central nervous system for your smart home. It manages your lights, cameras, and thermostats with lower latency and higher reliability than a standard Wi-Fi router could manage alone. The Find My Remote. The inclusion of the U2 chip in the Siri remote solves the #1 complaint of TV users, the lost remote. Using your iPhone to find your remote under a couch cushion is a small feature that creates immense brand loyalty. The competitive landscape. A war on two fronts. Apple's $99 strategy is a direct attack on two very different industries. The budget streamers, Amazon and Google, have dominated the $50 to $100 space for years. However, their devices are often bogged down by slow interfaces and intrusive advertising. Apple's clean UI and lack of home screen ads, now available at $99, makes the extra $20 or $30 a very easy upsell for consumers. The console giants. While Sony and Microsoft focus on $500 plus consoles, Apple is capturing the middle class of gaming. The person who wants to play a high-quality game for 30 minutes after work without spending half a month's rent on hardware will find the Apple TV 4K 2026 to be the perfect solution. Sustainability as a sales pitch. The MacBook Neo isn't just a tech achievement, it's a PR masterstroke. By using the most recycled materials of any Apple product, Apple is speaking directly to Gen Z and millennial buyers who are increasingly making purchasing decisions based on environmental impact. Recycled aluminum. The chassis isn't just green, it's high-grade aluminum that feels premium, proving that sustainability doesn't have to mean a plastic feel. Longevity. By using the A18 Pro, a chip that will likely receive software updates for the next 7 to 8 years, Apple is promoting a buy once, use for a decade philosophy that contrasts sharply with the disposable nature of many budget Windows laptops. Conclusion. The invitation you can't refuse. In 2026, Apple's message is clear: everyone belongs in the garden. Whether it's through a $99 window into the world of 4K streaming and AI-powered smart homes, or a surprisingly affordable MacBook Neo that brings pro power to the masses, the barrier to entry has never been lower. Apple isn't just selling hardware anymore, they are selling a seamless, integrated lifestyle that starts the moment you unbox your first device. The $99 strategy isn't just a price cut. It's a total takeover.